Yeah, we can open. Can you open
Oh,
the
now I
video?
can open. Yeah,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we can.
Okay. Yeah, we are done then. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you. Samadrita, it's speaking for you also.
Yeah, let me check. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, you can send us the attendees. Should we wait for let's few more minutes to get some more attendees?
Yeah.
So whoever is from our department, I am bringing them, making them the panelist, so that they can also be part of the Q&A.
Excellent.
But we only have two attendees till now. It's 5, 6. But I heard that we have total of 26 who have registered.
Oh,
So should we wait for maybe 10 minutes? Because if we have no attendees, then we won't
yes,
be
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to.
We let us wait. Otherwise,
Let's wait. Yeah.
fine.
absolutely. But the two attendees who are already there, I mean, is it possible to drop them a message that we are a little behind time because they might leave? I mean, leave otherwise, right?
No, yes.
Or we can start discussion with them.
Yeah, let's start the discussion
Hmm.
with them.
Yeah.
And then if anybody else joins us, we can
Yes,
talk
yes.
to them.
Yeah.
So
I think we should start. I think.
so Trevor, can you hear us?
Acha, Probal, your video got off, right? I mean, just wanted, I mean, I don't know if it is deliberate, but just.
Yeah, it was deliberate. I can switch it
Oh, all
on.
right, sure, sure.
Can you see the attendees? You can see the attendees, right?
Vivek Sharma and Trevor.
Yeah. So are you there?
Yes,
Hi.
Professor, I'm here.
Okay, great. So Trevor, you are there? Uh, okay. So let's start. We'll start with a short introduction, maybe of all the faculty here. My name is Professor Probal Mojumder. I'm in the information systems area. Maybe we can start from the leftmost corner. Yeah.
Sure. So I'm Debanjan. I work in statistics. I'm a part of this operations management, quantitative methods, and information systems area.
Is it me next?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Professor Samaditra Bhattacharyya. I'm a faculty of information systems in this decision sciences sub-area.
Yeah. Next, Ujjwal.
Oh, hi, I'm Ujjwal. I'm an associate professor in OMQMIS area, where actually the decision science is a subgroup of that bigger area.
Momit.
Hi, I'm Bhumita. I'm the faculty of statistics here. I primarily work in Bayesian statistics.
Okay, great. So what we have planned is we are going to go through the we as a decision sciences in the PhD program have three separate areas: information systems, statistics, and operations research. So
Momita
at
is there, Probal. You didn't miss him, right? Miss her, right?
no,
Oh,
Momita just introduced
so
herself.
I got disconnected. Okay.
Okay,
Sorry for the interruption. Sorry.
okay, that's fine. So we are going to go through a small slide going through the details of our PhD program in decision sciences in an overall overview of the PhD program, and then individually each of the sub areas will take some time to explain about what are the characteristics of research and the PhD program in that particular sub area. So let me share my screen. Okay. So PhD in decision sciences at IIM Udaipur, as you can see, is uh, we are situated and located in IIM Udaipur, which is in Rajasthan, in the Aravallis. It's a huge campus, and in this program we have IIM Udaipur itself is one of the top research institutions in India. So currently, IIM Udaipur ranks as the top number 4 in India based on research. So we focus on multiple criteria for research like the UTD 24 and the FT 50 journals, which are the hallmark of global scholarship in management. And we encourage you to look into the kind of papers that get published in these journals. And based on these journals, IIM Udaipur is ranked 4th in India. So we are very research minded institution in India. And the decision science PhD program has multiple objectives. First and foremost, this is a unique program where you can apply, you can prepare yourself both for academia as well as for the industry. It's not only restricts you to prepare for in an academic career, like to become an assistant professor, but also allows you to go try your career in industry post PhD. And we have three sub areas. The focus is on information systems, statistics, and operations research. And as a candidate, you can facilitate the concentration in preferred areas based on your scholarly preferences. So, as a PhD student, if you want to focus on statistics, then you can guide your PhD in that domain. In contrast, if as a PhD student you want to focus on information systems, then you can focus and do the PhD accordingly. So, we allow for you to concentrate based on your preferred area. We have faculty across these three sub areas, which are highly research active faculty who have published in UT Dallas and FT50 journals. And they are well known, globally well known, a diverse group with PhDs from various top institutions, both from India and abroad. And as you can see that information systems area faculty have several areas of interest like user-generated content, virtual communities, social media in crisis management, and many more. Similarly, in the statistics area have its set of expertise like Markov chain Monte Carlo methods, regression, lifetime data analysis. Similarly, operations research has its expertise, mathematical programming, scientific computing, machine learning. So we have a vast array of expertise among the faculty, and you can work on your PhD with any of the faculty based on their experience and expertise. The faculty is not only research interested, they are also published in various research journals like Management Science, Information Systems Research, Journal of Management Information Systems, Decision Support Systems, Bayesian Analysis, Biometrics, Statistics in Medicine, Computational Statistics and Data Analysis, Annals of Operations Research, Journal of Computational Economics. So you can see there is a vast array of journals in which faculty has published. And in the future, we look forward to publish as PhD students, you will be able to contribute with them in research and enhance your ability to publish in top tier international journals. Not only that, IIM Udaipur will provide you a global exposure. There are several international conference grants which you can avail and go to international conferences with the help of the grants. Many international visitors come on campus and they give us talks and communicate with the PhD students, so you can engage with them. There is also a scope of a semester abroad based on merit, which is a newly launched initiative of IIM Udaipur, because of which you can spend one semester abroad in a foreign university. We would encourage that you communicate with our current PhD students and get to know about their experience. That's the best way to know about how things are at our PhD program. So in general, the PhD program is a 5-year program at IMU. The first couple of years, you spend most of the time doing coursework, which is spread across 6 terms. And there is 2 research projects that you are required to do, the first year research project and the second year research project. And then post the comprehensive examination, you can form your committee, which is your PhD advisory committee, thesis advisory committee, and then the thesis work starts for the remaining 3 years. So by the end of the 5th year, we expect you to complete the PhD. It's a extensively thought out program. So if you have any questions, we can answer regarding this. We also offer several courses for the decision sciences PhD, where just to be noted that most of the courses are PhD courses. They are not in alignment with the MBA courses. So you get special PhD courses at IMU, and there are core courses and cross-functional courses. The core courses are courses that let you are specifically in the decision sciences area, whereas cross-functional courses are more generic courses that helps you build up your tool sets. And uh, we also provide financial assistance. So regarding the courses, there is no course fee. The stipend for over the years, in the first 2 years, you'll get a 35,000 per month stipend. And then post completion or comprehensive examination, you will get 40,000 stipend. And after proposal defense, it's 44,000 stipend, which is at par with the national averages in India across other IIMs currently, whatever they are providing. There is also a national and international conference grant. And also there is an additional conference grant if you get your paper published with faculty. There is research-related grants, like you can get one-time allowance up to 50,000 for your laptop. You can purchase a laptop, a research fund of around 1,500, 1,50,000, and a contingency grant of 50,000 in the first year of the program and 25,000 from the second year onwards. For single individual in campus, there is in-campus housing provided. So you have it's a residential program, so you have your own house, like a room in the campus. And regarding married individuals, we provide rental subsidies, so which is 10,000 per month. And we are in the process of building a married hostel for the for married students. And there is, as I said, there is an opportunity to get one fully funded semester abroad, which is a new initiative from IIM Udaipur. The eligibility for joining our PhD program in decision sciences, there is no eligible requirement in regards to whether you have to clear CAT or whether you have to clear GMAT. We don't require GMAT or CAT scores. What we require is you have to give a research aptitude test of IMU, which is specifically from the decision sciences area. And then there will be a personal interview conducted, and based on your performance in the research aptitude test and the personal interview, you are going to get a selection into the PhD program. Just to remind you, February 9th is the deadline by which you have to submit your applications, and we will try to wrap up the entire process by first week of April, when there will be the interview and the RATs. And you will get to know whether you got accepted in the PhD program. Staying in campus has a lot of benefits. For instance, you have your hostel accommodation, you have access to mess, where you can have all your meals. There is access to social and recreational activities like gym, playrooms, cafes. You can also attend various campus events and gatherings. Community living, because you have access to the diverse culture and exposure because of constantly lots of students being present in the campus. We celebrate a lot of cultural functions, festivals. There are a lot of academic symposiums, and you also get very close proximity with faculty and mentors, which is very important in PhD, where you can engage with faculty on a regular basis, and we have lots of faculty in our area to engage with. Plus, you have 24/7 access to study spaces and library in the campus. Few unique features, just to lighten up. The IMU is a 300-acre campus nestled within the Aravallis. So the view that we have all around us is exceptional. It's very beautiful, very inspiring. Good place to do research. I find it very inspiring, and personally get excited to get up every morning and see this view. Not only we have Aravallis, we also are in Udaipur. So Udaipur has a vibrant culture. You may know it got the rank one measured as the best destination for holidays. So you can go around in the city, you can do some shopping, you can relax a bit, which also helps your research output and productivity in campus, because it gives you some time out. Also, one of the interesting feature of our decision sciences PhD program is that we allow for research collaborations with industry partners. So we do not only want to create academicians who go for academic research and become professors, like assistant professors. We also want you to go to join R&D of various big industry corporate outlets. So there is potential for research collaboration with industry partners. That's one more unique feature. One other unique feature, we have a 60 credit PhD level courses, as I said, both across cross-functional and area-specific core courses. So you get to choose your courses as you go through the course material of the PhD program. And finally, if you can see the sky here, we do see the stars at night. It's a very less pollution, and it's a very beautiful campus to come here and join us. With this, I want to stop sharing my screen and would request Professor Debanjan to talk a little bit about his area, the statistics area.
Sure. All right. So thanks, Probal, for this wonderful, nice introduction of our institute and of the department. As my colleague Probal has pointed out, in the operations management, quantitative methods, and information systems area, we have 3 different groups working here, which is the information systems, operations research, and statistics. So I belong to the statistics group, and including myself, there are 4 persons who work in the statistics group, and they are Professor Ujjwal Das, Professor Momita Das, Professor Subhraji Mukhopadhyay, and myself. So our research interests actually vary over different areas of statistics. For example, so Ujjwal Das works in biostatistics and missing data analysis and regression for categorical data, and so on. Professor Momita Das works in Bayesian analysis primarily, and related to Bayesian analysis, she also works in applied areas like neuroscience. And Subhraji Mukhopadhyay works also in Bayesian analysis, but his application areas are, for example, in marketing. And I work in lifetime data analysis primarily, I also work in other applied areas of statistics, but my primary research interest lies in lifetime data analysis. Now, among all these fields, as my colleague Probal has already pointed out, our institute is a research-focused institute, and our primary goal is to do high-quality research in the institute in whichever area or group we belong to. That said, we also want our PhD programs or the PhD students to do the top-class research. Now, in the institute, our focus is to work with the students and to teach them different aspects of the subjects. So we know that it takes some time for a new PhD student to understand the field, to get a grasp of it, and then finally to start working on research problems. So our idea here is to first teach a rigorous array of courses. After the students go through those courses, then there are some short research projects they work on. And finally, after working on these research projects and after passing the comprehensive exams, the students now become eligible to do their research for the thesis. Now, in this entire process, the students get exposed to a variety of courses at a PhD level, and all those courses are the cutting edge contemporary topics. So, for example, there are courses like there are traditional courses like probability and statistical inference, which is like the backbone of the statistical courses. Then there are more advanced and contemporary courses like statistical machine learning, computational statistical computing, etc. So through these courses, the student get a complete knowledge of how statistics is being applied to different areas as of now, statistical models and methods. One point I must clarify here, the PhD program is not, does not focus on research that involves theoretical development of statistics. So the area primarily is involved in applied areas of research, and that is why the statistics group also does applications, works on applications of statistics in diverse areas. That said, the PhD program will primarily focus on applications of statistics in management areas, for example, in information systems or in other areas of management. And our view of the program is a very interdisciplinary program where the PhD in DS, decision science, sits at the confluence of statistics, information systems, and operations research. So this, in a nutshell, is the view of the statistics group, and I'm happy to answer any question that the attendees may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Debanjan. Professor Samaditra, you may take some time to talk about the information system sub-area in our PhD program.
Hello. Hi, I am Samaditra Bhattacharyya. I'm a faculty of information systems in the decision sciences subgroup. So I'll just share my screen. Not sure whether it's visible. Is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible. It is visible.
Okay. So I'm going to give an overview about information systems as an area. So generally there is a confusion between information systems and information technology or IT and computer sciences. Like, how is PhD in IS different from PhD in IT and PhD in computer sciences something like that. So we are not exactly in the we are in the intersection of technology and management. So we tackle managerial and social problems that is intertwined with technology. So as such, we are not into contributing in the R&D part of the technology, but it's an intersection between technology and management. And by nature, it's a very interdisciplinary area. It can focus both on individuals, like how individuals' behavior can influence technology development, or technology can influence individuals' behavior, user behavior. It can also focus on how technology impacts organizations and society. So there would be social, there would be financial, there would be organizational impact of the research that we do. So it's more applied in nature. So there are many variety of streams of IS research, because, and this is a very much like contemporary and very new discipline also, information systems as such, and it is emerging, evolving. There are many IS research streams, including like how organizations are getting digitalized. There are AI, there are future, how the nature of work is changing because of technology. Several like there are research on online platforms, starting from e-commerce platforms to social media platforms to other online platforms. There are research streams pertaining to gamification of platforms, e-business. We all know about online education, edtechs, then cybersecurity, trust and privacy concern, etc. Then there is like e-governance. The research also pertains to societal problem or government policy level. So there is a stream on e-governance. Other side of information systems like addiction, cyberbullying. So it encompasses many things. Anybody who is excited to work, these are like just some application areas of IS research. So there are others also. So if we think about like who are the beneficiaries of information systems research, or when we do IS research, who is going to read it, who is going to get impacted by those kind of research? It's basically targeted towards the leadership of an organization, any organization that is working with technology or digital, which is practically every organization. Then there are IT or digital native organizations and businesses as well, like the Amazons and Microsofts and the Facebooks of the world. Our research also informs platform owners, platform administrators, moderators, tech designers. Like if we understand like how human beings interact with technology, and how technology design and development gets impacted because of user behavior, psychology, and other social norms, etc. So the designers, developers, they also get informed through our research, and policymakers and government bodies also can use our research, basically research in information systems. So these are like key stakeholders or the key beneficiaries of our research. And here we are, like we have like there are 3 faculties in IS. So decision sciences as such is a bigger area. For IS subgroup, there are 3 faculties, like Professor Probal Mojumder, who gave the overview of the PhD program in decision sciences. Then there is Professor Shankar Prakash, and then I am Samaditra Bhattacharyya. We have various research interests, like Professor Probal works in online markets and social issues, AI. Uh, Professor Shankar mainly works in digital transformation of organizations. I myself my research work is pertaining to online platforms, e-commerce, social media, and IS in disaster management. So, but IS is much more. So we work in these fields. And we generally usually use quantitative methodologies to tackle our problems. IS also applies qualitative methods as well, like case study, case-based research, using interviews, using ethnographic approaches. We are, by and large, quantitative researchers ourselves. Now, if we think about like who can apply to our program, who should apply to DS program and DS PhD program and IS in particular. So anybody who is excited about working with technology, knowing about technology, or just skeptical about technology, anybody, and its impact on human beings, users, society at a large, they can be interested in this program, of course, with an inquisitive mindset, excited to solve real world problems with data, and does not have really like apathy with numerics, coding, analysis, etc. And although optional, anybody with the experience in technology who has been working in maybe organizations with technology and or managerial nature of work, they can also apply. So basically, if somebody is looking for a career change as well, from industry to academia, they can also apply to PhD programs. Like it's a golden opportunity to actually, what to say, like the practical, convert the practical experience into shareable knowledge. So both freshers and experienced professionals can apply to our PhD program. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Samaditra. So now
Yes.
we may ask our attendees here if they have any questions regarding the PhD program, Decision Sciences. We are here to answer your questions. So your questions are important to us. So if you may have whatever questions, if you have any question, you can ask us and we will try to answer them. So Vivek, Trevor, and Suresh, we have three of you. Do you have any questions?
Hello, Professor. Good evening. I'm Vivek Sharma.
Hi, Vivek.
Actually, I'm already a student of IIMU. I am a PGDBA student of 2022 batch. And sir, I'm simply just want to ask you that if there is any benefit that we are getting if we are already a student of IIMU and we may got selected in PhD. So is there any benefit or we have to start from zero in PhD?
Debanjan, do you want to answer?
Yeah, sure. So, Vivek, the courses that you have done so far in your PGDBA WE are very different than the courses you are going to do for the PhD program if you get selected. So, although credit transfer, I mean, between program to program is possible, but in this case, the courses or the programs being very different and the nature of the courses being entirely different, I'm afraid a credit transfer for the courses that you have done for your PGDBA WE will not be possible. So, for example, you have done courses on statistics, business statistics in PGDBA WE. But the courses that, I mean, the course on probability and statistics that you will do in the PhD program is a completely of different nature. So that's about it.
Yeah, thank you, Professor. That's not an issue. I was just curious about it, so I just asked.
Sure. Sure.
Good. Any other question from Vivek, Trevor, or Suresh? I guess Suresh joined us a bit late, but any questions you have regarding the PhD program? Oh, hello, Suresh. Yeah.
Yeah, was the coursework details mentioned at the beginning part? I couldn't join at the right time.
Right, right.
Right. Was the coursework, and specifically, what proportion of courses are from the, common with PGP, and what proportion, are doctoral level courses?
Okay, I may take it. In our PhD program, we have specifically PhD level courses which are separate, different from the MBA courses that you get to do. So
So there are no
from
common courses at all. That's what I.
that's the scenario. If you still want to do specifically some MBA courses to, I think we allow for that, but it is not a requirement. That's why what I understand, doing in courses with the MBA program is not a requirement. But uh, if one student really wants to attend one or two classes, some come or two sections or one or two courses, that won't be a problem to let you go and audit the course or even credit the course. As much as I know, I think it won't be a problem. Yeah.
But otherwise, it is basically all doctoral level courses because
It's all, yeah,
okay,
right.
because if I may mention, like I also attended another admission webinar of another, an older IIM, right? And they said that most of their first year courses are common with the PGP. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. That is there in many IIM. This is a special USP of our IIM Udaipur's PhD program, that we have specific courses for the PhD program. There is no overlap with the PGP courses.
And the thought process for that is that, because the courses for the PhD program and the courses for the MBA program have different orientation. So while the MBA courses primarily focus on hands-on applications and ready-made applications, sort of, in the PhD, on the PhD side, the courses are more towards on the rigorous side and understanding the core nature of the subject, so that can be applied for research. So because the IIM Udaipur is heavily invested in research, we have designed the course path completely differently from the MBA. So that's why the courses are all separate.
And given that this program is sort of an amalgamation of 3 sub areas, so does one select one of these areas, or how does it work? Or one can, and if one completes a PhD, would one get awarded in the sub area or on the across all the? How would the degree look like? It would be called as a PhD in all the 3 areas combined, or how does the degree?
Do I take it or?
Yeah, go ahead, Probal.
Yeah, so from IIM Udaipur, you always get a degree saying PhD in Business Administration. It doesn't mention the sub area in which you did your PhD. It's just PhD in Business Administration. On the paper, that's what is written. It's sort of similar in many PhD programs in other schools. And when it comes to doing PhD in Decision Sciences, and choosing among these 3 sub areas, you the choice is at the level of writing the thesis. But when we are doing the coursework, which is the first 2 years of the PhD program, at that time you get exposed to courses across the 3 sub areas. So there is it won't be possible to choose from the day one. You may want to align your research with certain faculty members of one particular sub area. That is possible, but coursework is expected that you end up doing across the 3 sub areas, and then finally the thesis is written in the area of your interest. That's what is the current setup we have here.
Just a follow up on that. How does that relate to the future? In terms of the career options which become available, more specifically, what have the previous FPM graduates of this area, which kind of areas have they got into in other IIMs, presumably?
Right. So so if I may just add.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
So here, actually, Suresh, the point is that courses from these three different groups, information systems, statistics, and operations research, the courses do have an internal alignment in a way, because say statistics, I mean, here we do not offer statistics course in any random area of statistics, for example. So the courses that are offered in statistics will have a general alignment and general methodology course. And then the courses that you will get from information systems, they will expose you to different areas of information systems. Similarly, operations research will talk about the core methodology of operations research. So at the time when the coursework is completed, a candidate knows a wide array of operations research methods, a wide array of statistical models and their applications, and many different areas of information systems, how the current research is going on in business, in one of the functional areas of business. So at this point, the student is a much better place to take advantage of the statistical models and methods and operations research techniques, and then to apply them to some of the information systems area to answer interesting questions based on data. This is the vision we have about our program. Anything that you think you should add, Probal or Samaditra or any other colleagues, please?
Yeah, regarding career prospects, like if say there, as I don't know whether you are asking specific to academic career or industry, I'll answer for the both. One is if you are going after graduating or after your PhD, if you are going in academics, if you want to apply, you can, and you have done, you may say in the IS area, like focusing on the IS area. Of course, it's an interdisciplinary kind of thing. You may need different types of approaches, tools, and
Samadrita,
techniques.
I think you are getting blocked.
But say domain knowledge, you can definitely apply. Is it? Hello?
Yeah, I think you're. We couldn't hear you for around 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now we
All
can hear
right.
you.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I don't know how much you heard,
You're
but
talking about whether you want to apply in a particular area. That's what you.
yeah. So if say you have done your thesis in with a focus in IS sub area, say. So now after PhD in decision sciences with a focus on IS sub area, you can apply for the faculty position in IS in any business schools, IIMs and IITs and other business schools as well. If you are say if you want to have a career in industry, maybe if you have done your PhD research in analytics, then maybe some firms that you like uses analytics or something like that. So you can have both in terms of career progression, right? Anything?
Yeah. So, Suresh, does this answer your question, or you have any follow-up question?
Basically, it was about the what have the previous
Right,
PhD
yeah.
graduates. I mean, which because particularly let's assume that one looks at a new IIMs, okay. So or any of the IIMs as a faculty position. I'm not talking of industry because industry wouldn't have that kind of concerns. So if one completes a PhD in one of these, I mean, in this broad area, any of these three sub areas, then which kind of areas are they eligible to apply to in the other IIMs? Like in the newer IIMs, especially, some of them may not have all these three areas, right?
Yes, so definitely the IS is straightforward. You can apply to IS areas. There are IIMs which have like operations, OM and OR clubbed together. So operations management and operations research area, or decision sciences also some business schools call it. So you can apply to those areas in say newer IIMs or other B schools. So some call it productions and operations management, something like that. So you could be a part of IS and operations and analytics. There are many business schools which are coming with areas like IS and analytics.
Correct.
So you can apply to those disciplines.
Correct. And another way of looking at it would be the skill set that a student will build after going through the program. So the skill set will include include statistics, analytics, or to some extent, and information systems. So putting these together, different areas, different institutes call these areas differently. For example, some call them decision sciences, some call them like say production and operations management, some call them analytics. So no matter how they call them, but these are the skill set that one is going to build going through this program. So they should be eligible to apply to all these areas of different schools.
And students, recent students, Professor Debanjan, if you can take up that question.
So recent students, ours is a new program. So although IIM Udaipur started the PhD program a few years ago, but PhD in DS has started only since last year. So PhD graduates from our area, because I said ours is a big area: operations management, quantitative methods, and information systems. One of the recent PhD graduates from our area who worked in the operations management, she got placed in IIM Bodhgaya. But as ours, PhD in DS is a new program, we do not have any graduates as of now. The students are working towards their thesis. So in time they will graduate, and we expect that they should get placement in the same kind of institutes like IIM Bodhgaya, given the track record of the institute.
Thank you, Professor Debanjan. We have a new guest, Shraman. Shraman, I guess you were not part of the entire discussion we had, but if you have any question regarding the decision sciences PhD, please go ahead and ask us. We are there to help you out. Can you hear us, Shraman? Or anybody, if you have any other question.
So there is a question in the Q&A box.
Yeah,
by
please
Trevor.
answer that.
You can Q&A box. So Trevor asks, what is the syllabus of RAT for decision sciences?
Okay.
Our entrance exam.
Maybe Ujjalda or Debanjan, anybody you want to answer? Yeah.
So the RAT examination actually will have two components. The one, so there will be one component on probability and statistics, which will be mostly about basic probability and some basic probability models like binomial, Poisson, and normal. And so this will be the probability and statistics component. Other than this, so there will be an applied mathematics component, which is also, which will also check the applicant's knowledge in basic calculus and analysis and all. I believe the syllabus for this is already given in our website. So you may please go through and look at that.
Okay, Trevor, he's not here. But any other question from anyone else, or maybe Professor Ujjwal Das, do you want to add something to this question?
No, just small thing. I think it is the syllabus of the exam may not be added yet, but it will be added very soon.
It has not been added yet.
It will be added shortly.
Okay. So if no other questions, then we may conclude the webinar. Thank you for all the participants and the attendees for attending the webinar, and hope to see you apply for the Decision Sciences PhD program at IIM Udaipur. thank you very much. So we can conclude it. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Probal. Thank you,
No.
Samaditra.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks
Bye.
all. Have a
Thank
great evening.
Yeah. Bye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.